Hi.
Hello.
Hello. So, what are we discussing today, Alan?
We are showing you our initial scene, which is the Strompoff in the swamp with the serpent and some snails.
With his sword.
With his sword.
On a llama. Oh, that doesn't work, does it?
Mm.
But nice use of alliteration there.
Yes, yes. Yeah, this scene is the first one we sort of tackled, so it is actually quite key to sort of finding out what programs we needed, how we're actually going to animate our drawings.
Yeah, it was a key kind of very, very important. It was like our first foray into how we were actually going to construct scenes and images and for the book. We know we knew that we wanted them animated.
Yeah.
But then trying to work out how our drawings, our illustrations could be animated within the book was a bit of a task in itself.
Yes, yes. So we knew that we had to actually do it in bits.
Yeah, parts.
Sections. So every single thing is a separate piece, and then they're painstakingly scanned in and then drawn round, and then everything else starts from that.
You wouldn't happen to have any models of...
I do actually.
Oh,
sure.
Right. That's interesting.
So I do all the scenery, the sets, scenery, landscapes.
Because you did actually work in set building for films and TV.
TV, film.
The borrowers, if you've ever seen the borrowers.
The oversized pop shop.
Yeah, you made an oversized poop for that, didn't you?
Do the poop.
A lovely, beautifully modelled poop.
Yeah, thank you.
And some oversized tins of beans and...
Well, yeah, I did kind of a bit more than that, but
okay,
yeah, essentially.
Didn't mean to belittle.
Anyway, so here's some trees. So this is you can recognise this tree. I quite like this tree. This is in the centre.
Right at the back in the middle there, yeah, is
so
that particular
more
tree.
Trees, and there's lots of trees, many trees. I do actually like trees. So
Yes.
I did get a bit
you got a bit carried away.
And then of course there's all the foliage.
Yeah, I'm going to get my
on
model
the trees. So more tree related stuff. And Trevor does all the characters. So that's his
So that's my forte.
bag.
So yes, and when it comes to the characters, we worked out a way of making paper puppets, basically. Yes, that's our little blueprint for this little character, Strompoff. And so we could animate them as puppets in front of the camera.
They'll move,
Move. I was trying to think of the word for it. And then we could capture that from the camera and apply that to our computer land.
We can show you that
model.
another time, yeah.
We will show that in future videos.
Yes.
But yes, so it all ends up scanned in computer land, where we can put it all back together again. And
actually becomes a sort of three-dimensional space in the computer, which we can also show. And in that, the camera can actually move in through the scene.
Yeah.
It's all lit, so that's why you get that lovely sort of shimmer on the swamp floor.
Yeah, so once we've scanned in all the little bits and put them back together.
Yeah, the swamp floor.
That almost is just the beginning, because then we have to light it all.
Yeah.
You want to show the swamp floor? Okay.
The swamp floor, so it took us ages to work out where the ripples would be, where their feet are, because obviously it's perspective. And so that took quite a lot of bits of tracing paper and sort of trying to pinpoint exactly where I need to do the ripples. So that minor detail was lots of sticky tape.
So you wanted to mention that, because that actually took quite a long time, even though it features very little in the actual.
Little.
Right, so it's
and the moon
as
well. The moon with its lighting and the backlighting. That's like sort of a mist feel.
Yeah, and we basically wanted it to look like, we're very big fans of the look that you got from Victorian paper theatre, where everything is layered up, and also just theatre sets too. We weren't afraid to make it look like a theatre set.
So you can see the layers, like the foreground, midground.
Yeah, that we didn't necessarily want it to look like a super realistic scene. We're quite happy to make it look as if it's just been laid out as a theatre set. So shall I play Galdo?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just going to click on his medallion.
Send for Sir Strompoff to complete the deed. Staggeringly stunning on his shimmering steed, scouring the swamps, seeking what may be stored, slashing screaming serpents with his shiny sword.
Okay. Is that it?
That's it.
That's
yeah.
it. We
Okay.
finished. Okay, bye.
Enjoy.
Thanks for
Bye.
watching.